Procrastination is like a disease that has disrupted many people's lives. Procrastination has made people give up on their dreams. It has made people abandon big plans, giving up a great future. Procrastination is an evil that needs to be overcome. And today I want to bring you a word of faith, of encouragement, that will lift you up. What can we learn from the Bible to overcome procrastination? Pay attention to what Psalm 89 says, in verse 19. It says, God is very clear in His word. He says, "My brother, people think that God has to do everything for them. We live in a society that teaches that God will do everything for you. You have to keep asking and asking and asking without stopping and waiting. And it's not like that, my brother. The Bible is saying that God helped someone who was struggling. Not lazy. Not a procrastinator. Who did God elect? Who did God choose? One who was hardworking. God will not help, my brother, anyone who stands still. And I want to tell you several examples here of men who worked hard and God helped them. See that Gideon was helped because he was there trying hard. While many there were already accepting that life of suffering, of slavery. While the Midianites came, took everything, destroyed everything. There Gideon was threshing the wheat. He was trying hard. I was disgusted with that situation. He was doing something. If he was in his house, sleeping there, lying down all day complaining about his life, nothing would change. Nothing was going to happen. And that's exactly what I want to tell you. My brother, the longer you stay still, the longer you stay with your life stagnant, the more time you waste. But it's the time you waste. Greater is the lost time that will not return. Dear one, the more time you waste, the further away you are from God's blessings. How do you want to win in life if you don't try? If you don't do it, where? Then you compare yourself to those people who achieve results. Ah, but why does he have it or not? Maybe it's because he tried harder than you. Maybe it's because in the early hours of the morning while you were sleeping, he was praying. In the early morning while you were sleeping, he was working. He was quietly there doing his part. When you didn't see it, that person was there dedicating themselves, studying, researching, trying, failing and trying again. While you maybe tried once and gave up. And stopped and started procrastinating. My brother, procrastination will lead you to other problems. Soon the person will be depressed because they procrastinated so much. That she lost the will to do everything, that she lost her enthusiasm. This is very serious. You have to learn to stand up. God has the strength you need, but He will help those who struggle. The one who, when He looks, will be there trying, will be fighting, will be in the fight. He who is just sleeping, who is just standing still, who does nothing, God will not help. Why? Because He helps the hardworking. While many were there in the viper age, playing, carefree, David was taking care of the sheep alone. David was training with his quiver. That's why God elected him. It wasn't by chance. My brother, nothing is by chance. If you see a person achieving success, analyze it carefully, because if it is a person who has done nothing wrong, he's definitely a person who works hard. Because it is clear that in life there are wrong paths that many choose to follow, but in the future they will only harm themselves. Now, he who strives, he does not strive by chance. He does not strive in vain. Unless you are putting your effort into the wrong thing, in the wrong paths, then God will not really bless you. Now, if you put your effort into the right things, the right paths, my brother, nothing will stop you. No one will be able to stop you. Nothing will stop you. Look at the people in the desert, complaining, murmuring, but there was Joshua, next to Moses, striving, serving, accompanying. Dedicating yourself. He was raised up as the new leader of the people. But it wasn't by chance. It wasn't because he lay there sleeping, complaining, murmuring, idolizing the golden calf. No, he was there in the battle. He was there at war. He was making a difference. My brother, see that all the men who have won in this life have done more. They tried hard. They didn't sit idly by. And that's what's holding you back. You stand there, complaining about life, complaining about the sun, complaining about the rain, complaining about your job, complaining about your family. Complaining about your life, but you're not doing anything to change it. Then you want God to make the miracle happen, but darling, until the miracle happens, pay attention to this, until the miracle happens. You have to make an effort first. Jesus turned water into wine, but what did he need to do first? Fill those water jugs there, big, heavy jugs. They had to try hard. Let's fill it up. Then the miracle happened. If there is no effort, there is no result, there is no miracle, there is no life transformation. There isn't, my brother. It needs to be. Until you understand that God will help the hardworking, you will continue to procrastinate, wasting precious time and nothing will change. Wasting time. Until you try to be a better husband, your relationship will always go from bad to worse. Sometimes you will have to make an effort, you will have to give up, you will have to give in. You will try hard. So that you can win over your wife, so that you can win over your husband. It will be an effort that you will make, but you can be sure that it will be worth it. You will try hard. To pay more attention to your children, because you work a lot, you arrive tired, but your child is there. He needs your attention. You need to try hard. You need to try. If you want that promotion, you'll have to do a little more. Will it be tiring? Will it hurt? No problem. You try hard. You do more. Do you want to get up there? So, my brother, you will have to climb. You will have to climb. Imagine back there, when the prophet spoke, look, go up the mountain, see if there are any clouds. There goes the servant. Climb the hill. Get to the top of the mountain. After hours and hours and hours of climbing, he sees nothing. Then he goes down. Sir, there's nothing. There goes the prophet. Go back there and look again. 7 times. Imagine going down and climbing a mountain 7 times. You're welcome. But he went there. He tried. Soon he saw a tiny cloud, the size of a man's hand. But it was already a sign that something big was coming. Then you want, my brother, all the best and the best, but you don't do anything. Then you want everything that's good and the best, but you can't even make an effort, my brother. Tell me how God will help you. God is not your employee. God is not going to do everything for you. There are things you have to do yourself. Because it's your part. It's your attitude that has to be there for things to happen. Then God comes and empowers you, gives you wisdom, gives you strength, gives you the air to breathe. Gives you a new morning to wake up, get up and fight. And you, what do? You don't even get up. You keep procrastinating. You spend the whole day on your cell phone. You spend the whole day in front of the television. And you don't do anything else. Then people ask, oh, haven't you found a job yet? You say, yeah, no, it's difficult. It's not that difficult, my brother. It's just that you don't go out to submit your resume. It's just that you don't do more. It's just that you don't take it and learn how to make a recipe at home so you can sell your truffle, so you can sell ice cream, so you can start your own business. Oh no, it's because it's difficult. The country, the government. Oh, the world. My brother, stop making excuses. Stop procrastinating. Stop wasting time on things that add no value to your life. What doesn't add anything to you? Just subtract. It steals your time. It steals your energy. And your life doesn't move anywhere. This is the word, my brother, that I wanted to bring you on this day. Procrastination is an evil that you need to overcome. But how are you going to win? Striving. Seeking God's direction. Sometimes the effort is for you to pray. You have to pray, ask God. Insist, enter a battle. Oh, God, I'm not going to stop praying until I feel renewed. God, I'm not going to get out of this prayer until I get up. How many times have you entered into a prayer that you said to God, God, I'm not leaving here. I will not rise from this prayer until I feel renewed. As long as I don't feel your strength taking over my being. How many times, my brother? None. And then what do you want? Do you want to renew? Do you want strength? God has the strength for you. God has wisdom for you. God has the training for you. But are you looking for it? Are you going back? What are you doing? Don't see it as someone asking you. See how God asks you. God is looking at you and speaking. Okay, you want me to do a lot of things in your life. But what are you doing? Because God will act through that effort you are making. The energy you are committing. But if you're not committed, nothing will happen, my brother. Look at the parable of the 10 talents. 2 went there and tried hard. They negotiated. They invested. They talked. They tried. They doubled the talent. Multiplied. Now the other one was lazy. He made up an excuse that he was scared. He went there, hid. And it stayed there. In the good life. Nothing to do. At the time of collection, he even lost what he had. What are you going to wait for, my brother? Don't you have anything else? What are you waiting for to get out of that bed? Are you waiting for God to show up and pull you, my brother? He's talking to you. This is the time to get up. This is the time to open the window and speak. God, you have a beautiful day ahead of you. I will stand up. I'm going to put my life back together. The house in order. I will make a difference. Now, as long as you procrastinate, your life won't get out of place. So let this word fill you with strength. She renews you. It brings you empowerment so that you can stand up. See everything you need to do and do. Because there's no point in knowing what needs to be done if you don't do it. I know I need to clean my house. But if I don't clean it up, it will keep getting dirtier and dirtier. I know I need to go to work. But if I don't wake up early and get up there, I won't get my salary. So, my brother, arise. God has great things for your life. Those who were honored, who were blessed, they tried hard. They went above and beyond. Don't feel like you're doing too much. When you think you're already doing too much, my brother, that's when the danger lies. That's where you start to get lost. Oh no, I'll do less. Today I won't do it. Oh, leave it for later. Oh, tomorrow. Ah, another day. Anytime. When you see it, you're just procrastinating. And nothing being done. May the Lord bless you. May He strengthen you. May He lift you up. And that you subscribe to the channel. May you leave your like. So that this message helps other people who are also procrastinating. And I'm sure, my brother, that after this word, you will stand up. You will rise again. And you will achieve great victories in your life. Well, God, He will help you. God's help is not for everyone. God's help is for those who strive. It's for those who don't procrastinate, but get up and fight. And then it is blessed by God. God bless you.